In the practical, you have finished mudras, right?
Yeah.
And also mantras, have you finished or no? No?
No.
No. Only 2 mantras you have done, right?
Yeah.
Yoga Nidra is also practical part, right?
Sorry?
Yoga Nidra TTP 7 is also practical.
Yeah.
So TTP means techniques, training, and practice. These are practical parts. All the TTP modules are practical parts. And in 2 hours, we aim to finish, we aim to cover, we aim to train you and educate you in these things, practical parts. And every day you practice asana, which is pranayama based. And as I had improved, I had modified the method of yoga practice, which is themed on pranayama, means prana. I was observing, but still I want some more improvements. Means what? I was observing that you're staying only for few breathings in a state. You have to stay in one posture longer. Longer staying means you have to focus more on the breathing. And when you stay in a posture at least for 10 breaths, that means you have developed in pranayama also. So don't think 1 hour is only yoga practice, that is pranayama practice. But pranayama in the motion, pranayama in the physical activities, right? So this is a training how to breathe in physical movements, even while you are on go, while you are moving, while you are walking, running, or doing anything, you focus on the breath. Normally, in other parts of the activities of your life, you forget to breathe, right? But time to time, you have to remind yourself how I am breathing. And when you know that my body is breathing very faster, we have to immediately correct this. We have to, start breathing long, slow, and deep. So that 1 hour or 45 minutes practice is just to train yourself, right? And from the next time, Dinesh, you will do this only for 45 minutes, not more than 45 minutes, asana. Asana should be practiced only for 45 minutes. And you have to reduce the number of asanas in one sequence. Okay? You will reduce the number of asanas in standing, in sitting, in supine, prone. So whatever sequence you are following now, you will change now. But it doesn't mean that you will finish very quickly. Means what is more important is breathing. If you find that like you have 45 minutes and in 45 minutes you have to divide the time 45 minutes. Even Gina, you understand also, because after you finish this course, then how you will practice this physical part or the bodily exercises for your pranayama to benefit yourself from pranayama. So this is training for you actually, right? So you have to also remember this more than our teachers, that how you will schedule your 1 hour time. Now you are spending 2 hours with us, but later on you will practice 1 hour normally, and you should schedule 1 hour, at least 1 hour for you every day. On your working days, on your leisure days, holidays also. Every day, try to not skip this physical, health enhancement through pranayama based exercises. So, prime is pranayama, and exercises could be asana, could be bandha, could be mudra, could be drishti, could be meditation, could be anything. But the prime is pranayama. And in pranayama means to enhance the prana, to lengthen the prana, to prolong the prana so that we will enhance my longevity, we will lengthen my longevity, means lifespan. We will, perfect my longevity. Perfect means heal my longevity. And how we live longer? When we live healthier. And how we live healthier? When we train our body to breathe, even in unconscious states also, in rhythm, slow, long, deep, engaging the diaphragm. I don't call it belly breathings because belly breathings is non-technical language, which is traditional word, but not scientific word. Scientific word is diaphragmatic breathings, means engaging the diaphragm. Then naturally your lungs will expand because your lungs get more space. When your diaphragm goes down, then your lungs get more space to expand not only in sideways but also downwards. You can visualize your lungs like, especially the alveoli, the bronchi, you can visualize like a balloons, balloons, which have many balloons and which are connected with the one pipe. We can visualize the alveoli like different balloons and which has only one pipe to blow the air into all the balloons. And when you blow the air into that main pipe, then all the balloons will receive the air and they will expand. So this is alveoli, where the blood goes. And when your alveoli has more space, then blood goes deeply and massively. And when air also goes more in high quantity, in high quantum, then it receives more oxygen and also it will dispel more carbon dioxide in the air. When we understand this and when we apply this technique, then our prana enhances. When prana enhances, then our life enhances. And not only the body is benefited, but your mind also benefits. Mind means your neuro health also benefits. Okay, so now we will first do the pranayama, the dew pranayama, but from the next time you will remember, you will practice 45 minutes. And in 45 minutes, you will not give more than 5 minutes in Surya Namaskar. Only 5 minutes in Surya Namaskar. Even if you finish only one pair, that is okay. If you finish one pair with staying, with peace, with feeling, with enhancing, one pair is more beneficial than the 5 pairs, what you do at high speed. Okay, Dinesh? You'll also remember this. So from next time, you will also, firstly, naturally, you start with inhale, exhale 3 times, and then we chant Om 3 times. This also, you'll be practicing yourself, Gina, when you will be later on practicing for yourself for 1 hour. So you spend 1 hour for yourself on your health, mental, physical, neuro health, right? And in 1 hour, we will schedule 45 minutes. In 1 hour, you will schedule only 30 minutes asana, right? And 30 minutes pranayama. So your ratio will be 50-50. Because physical health is also very important. But here we have 2 hours, so we'll focus only 45 minutes. But later we will go to 30 minutes, focus more on the pranayama, right? Slowly will decrease. And for now, 45 minutes, 5 minutes Surya Namaskar, up to Surya Namaskar means these 3 Om chanting, it will take maximum 1 minute, right? Maximum 1 minute, or maximum maybe 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. So let us keep 2 minutes for till Om chanting, right? And then you will be doing joint exercise. This and this, then elbows, then shoulders, then neck, then waist, and it will take only 3 to 5 minutes maximum, not more than. Means from Om chanting to joint exercise, you have to take only 5 minutes. And there also, even you are doing faster, but your breathing is slower. Okay, this is not happening with breath. Clear? Everything. You are moving faster, but your breathing is slower. And you will finish all these joint exercise up to 5 minutes. Now, in 45 minutes, we have how much time? 40 minutes. In 40 minutes, you will give 5 minutes to Surya Namaskar. And in every step, you will stay for 3 breathings. Earlier, you are doing with 1 breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, leg back, exhale, other leg back. Inhale, exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bring that leg forward. Exhale, other also leg forward. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, Namaskar. Earlier, you were doing like that, right? But now, we'll be doing inhale, go back, and stay there for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And we means our teacher, Dinesh, you will be observing her breath. You will not force her to breathe faster, right? You will not force her to breathe faster. And also, she will not force her to breathe faster. Gina, you also will be very careful that I will not force myself to finish 3 breaths very quickly. No. Inhale and exhale. Long. And you will take 2 breaths, inhale and exhale, and third time. Inhale and exhaling, you will come forward. Clear? Now, since we have come here with exhalation, which is where we are still honoring the technique, how to go and how to come, right? Means whenever you go back, you go with inhalation. Whenever you go forward, you go with exhalation. You are still applying the technique. So third exhalation, you went forward. Now, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And third inhale, take leg back. Clear? Which leg? Gina, which leg you will take back?
Right leg.
Yes, correct. You will take right leg back with inhalation. Now, you went there with inhalation and exhale there only. Now, again, go in cycle. Inhale, long. 1, 2, 3, gone. Inhale, right? Exhale maybe a little faster, but exhale, exhale. Yes. Now again, inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. Now, exhale. Okay. Next is with exhalation. Next is exhalation. So, third exhalation means inhale slow and exhale, bring other leg also back in upper plank, right? In Surya Namaskar, when you go back, that is upper plank. There is not downward facing dog. That is upper plank. Upper plank is like this, not like this. This is Chaturang Dandasana. This is in Ashtanga A Surya Namaskar. So upper plank. We have gone there with exhalation. Now inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale. That could be 2 seconds. Again inhale 3 seconds. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Exhale 2 seconds. Exhale, exhale. Okay? And in third inhalation, you will come in cow pose. Cow pose करवाते ना इनको. Do you do cow pose? Cow pose before Ashtanga Namaskar?
Which one is cow pose?
Okay. Whatever you have to do, you'll go with.
Yeah, cow pose. Yeah.
You do cow pose in Surya Namaskar, not separately. In Surya Namaskar.
No, we don't do cow pose yet. Not yet.
Dinesh, cow pose को भी add करो, right? Cow pose from plank. From plank, you don't come in Ashtanga Namaskar. You come in cow pose. If you come in cow pose, that is better. You come in cow pose and you stay there with inhalation. You come in with inhalation and you stay there. Because Ashtanga Namaskar is done with exhalation. Why? Because the next move you do with inhalation. Bhujangasana you do with inhalation. So the earlier step was to be done with exhalation. And what was earlier pose than before cobra?
High plank.
No. Before cobra, which one is earlier pose? Before cobra in Surya Namaskar.
The one like this.
That is called Ashtang Namaskar. Ashtang Namaskar. Okay. 8 limbs pose. 8 limbs pose.
Okay.
And that you do with exhalation. And in inhalation, cobra.
Yes.
And you stay there for 3 breaths. Means inhaling you went there. Now exhale. And inhale 3 seconds. Exhale 2 seconds. Inhale 3 seconds. Exhale 2 seconds. And third inhalation, because in next move you have to come with exhalation. So you will complete inhalation there and you will exhale while coming into downward facing dog. And again, inhale and exhale 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Inhale and exhale 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And third move you have to do with inhalation. So with inhaling, you will come forward. The same leg means the right leg you will bring forward. And you stay there. Since your right leg is forward, so your left leg is back and your left leg is getting a stretch now. Earlier, your right leg was getting a stretch. Now, your left leg is getting a stretch. But you focus more on the breath, 2 or 3 breaths, and also how that is, bringing change in your body. How that is bringing, shift in your energy. How this is transforming your strength, stamina. How this is shaping your entire life. How you are cultivating the longevity that you will experience, right? And inhale and exhale, and third inhale and exhaling, you will bring, left leg also forward. And you stay there in that posture. In Sanskrit, what is that name? When your palms are on the floor, can you look in the book? What is its name?
Bhujang. No. Uttita Chaturanga.
No. I'm talking about when you bring other leg also forward, and your palms are touching the floor, and your head is bent down, your legs are straight.
Oh, Ashva Sanchalasana.
No. Ashwasanchalanasana, you are there, and you are that leg. And from Ashwasanchalanasana, you are bringing that leg also forward. Your both leg is forward. What is that called?
Padhastasana.
पादहस्तासना. दिनेश, तुम आसन का नाम लेते हो जब ये कर रही होती हैं? दिनेश, आसन का नाम लेते हो जब ये कर रही होती हैं तो? हाँ?
कुछ में नहीं लेता हूँ, इसमें भी लेता हूँ ज्यादातर.
Now you have to name the asana name, okay? And you will not be doing. When she will be doing, then you will not do. You will simply observe. दिनेश, जब ये जीना करेंगी तो तब तुम नहीं कर रहोगे, तब तुम केवल इनसे करवाओगे, ठीक है? क्या है, जब तुम खुद कर रहे होते हो तो ध्यान थोड़ा सा हट जाता है, इसलिए तुम बैठ के इनसे करवाओ तब. और आसनों का नाम लो हर एक स्टेप में. आसनों का नाम लो, लाइक प्रणामासन, हस्त उत्तानासन, पादहस्तासन, अश्वसंचालनासन, उत्थित दंडासना, मार्जारी आसन, अष्टांग नमस्कार आसन, भुजंग आसन, अधोमुख स्वानासन, अश्वसंचालनासन, पादहस्तासन, हस्तोत्तानासन, pranamasan. And also we'll speak breath also. Inhale, hastuttanasana. Now breathe 3 times. And you will observe her breath, right? You will observe her breath, how she is breathing. Your eyes will be on her breath. counting. And third time you'll remind her. If she will forget, then we will remind her. Even she forgets or she remembers, we will speak. Now, inhale and exhaling, bring hands down in Padhastasana. Clear? In that way, I will observe. So that will be the way of practicing Surya Namaskar in Pranayama way. Now, standing asana, you will select only 2, 3, 2, 3, quality. Okay. And one day you will select, that could be warrior sequence, warrior 1, 2, and 3 warrior with one leg. And again with other leg, warrior 1, 2, and 3. And in every step, you will stay there 5 breaths. Again, 3 and 2 ratio. Clear? 3 and 2 ratio. So in the standing, you will cover one sequence, means warrior sequence. And someday you will cover other sequence like a triangle sequence. In triangle sequence, you will practice triangle posture. First triangle is with knee bent. Your knee is bent and your head is down. Other hand, left hand is down, holding the foot, and other hand up with knee bent. This is called triangle, normal triangle. And standing triangle means Utthit Trikonasana. When your leg is straight, means lower leg is, both legs are straight. In earlier, only front leg was bent and back leg was straight. But in second variation, your both leg will be straight. But firstly, you will finish triangle with knee bent, both sides. First left side with 5 breath. Then you will release this and you will turn to the right side. Means now your right knee is bent and you stay there for 5 breaths. This is not asana practice, this is pranayama practice, right? 5 breaths. And our teacher will count your breath. Means not verbally, but mentally will observe. Because if you will speak verbally, then that may hurt your peace, that may disturb you, your flow. Will observe. And also at the same time, you also will count yourself. If we will make mistake, then you will correct us. If you will make mistake, then we will correct you, right? So we will not make mistake. 5 breaths, that side. When you finished with bent knee, then with a straight knee. Leg straight. This side, left side, other side. So this is triangle, means normal triangle. Now revolved triangle. Revolved triangle is, twisting. Means now again you will be doing with knee bent and with a straight knee. Means whatever foot is there on the floor, you will hold with the alternate hand. Another hand will go up. Means that is twisting. Understood?
Means like laying down, like stomach on the floor and then one hand behind or the other behind, holding the ankle.
Can you show me? Are you there with the mat?
Yeah.
Show me. I'm talking about triangle.
Oh, this one.
That is standing posture. No, this is not triangle. Dinesh, दिखाओ इनको triangle. And you do that. और कैमरा को और नीचा करो थोड़ा सा. हाँ. और नीचा करो कैमरा. या मैट ले जाओ. हाँ, मैट ले जाओ. और यस. First, normal triangle. Dinesh, normal triangle. Knee bent. Bend your knee. No. Yeah, step by step. So first bend knee, another hand is straight. And back leg is straight. Back leg is straight. Yes. And look upward. So this is called normal triangle. And bend your front knee more. Bend your front knee more. When you will bend your front knee more, then you will have to adjust your back leg. Yes. Correct. Yeah. So your front leg has to be at 90 degree. Your front leg from the knee has to be at 90 degree. 90 degree. Can you see our teacher? दिनेश नीचे वाला हाथ उठाओ, नीचे वाला हाथ हटाओ, नीचे वाला हाथ हटाओ, ऊपर कर लो हाथ. Yeah, just show her your knee. Do you see his knee? Yeah, 90 degree. Straight. Yes, yes, yes. Another leg up, other hand up. Yes, yes. In the same line. Bring in the same line. Same line. Yes. You got Gina. Yeah. Now breathe from the stomach. You engage. This is called diaphragmatic breathings. Now breathe diaphragmatic. Means engaging stomach, engaging belly. Diaphragm breathing. Stand up. Gently stand up. Now other side. We'll do the same other side. Yeah, so also learn how to adjust your body, right? How to adjust your legs, how to adjust your hand to come into proper posture. Your hand should be in the same line, in the same, yes, yes. And front knee more bent, front knee more bent. Adjust your back foot, adjust your back foot. You should not have too much gap, otherwise you will lose balance and also you may fall down. Or if you not be aligned, then you may injure your ligaments also. You may have injury also. So be aligned all the time. Try to be aligned, right? Yes. Now gently, step by step, come back. Correct? So this is called normal triangle and revolved triangle. Revolved triangle is come in triangle. Come in triangle. No, bend. Normal triangle. Normal triangle. Yes, yes. And the other hand, other hand, other hand, other hand, other hand. No, no, no. Same side, beta. Same side. Same side. No, no. Gina, same leg. Same leg. Bend. Yeah, yeah. Bend your knee. Bend your knee, but not this hand. Other hand. Other hand will come down. Yes, 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 yes. And the other hand will go up straight. And look that side. And keep other hand also straight in the same line of the lower hand. Same line, straight, yes. Knee, focus on your knee, bend more. Yes, balance, focus on balance, and focus on the breath. Okay, then release this. Enough. Understood? So this is called triangle. Dinesh? Yeah, from the next day, you will teach in the same way. How I am teaching, right? You will teach in the same way. You will not be doing, you will be correcting her. And if she will need to demonstrate, then only you will show her. Otherwise, after you will show or while you will be showing, she will be observing you. And afterwards, she will be doing and you will observe her. Right? So this is our goal, to teach her, to train her, not to practice for myself. Our all efforts, our all, every minute is for you. Every thought, every sentence, every technique is for you only, for your benefits, for your correction, for your improvements, period. Okay? So this is how you will select a standing sequence. And when you will practice in this way, it will consume 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, or sometimes 7 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes. So quality, not quantity. So in one day, finish only one sequence in a standing. Now, in sitting, also you will finish one sequence. Sequence means a collection of several postures. Sequence means a collection of several postures of the same asana with variations. And you did that and you achieved the goal. That's it. We don't have to practice so many asanas. We have to achieve the goal of flexibility, of strength, stamina, immunity, mobility, lightness of the body, blood circulation, cardiovascular system enhancement, nervous system enhancement, neurosystem enhancement. This is our goal. And if you achieve that goal with only one sequence, that is enough. So in sitting, you will choose one day that could be Janu Sirsasana. Dhanushirsasana. Dhanushirsasana has different variations. Or you will select Ardha Chandrasana sequence, or we will select what you call Vajrasana sequence, or Tiger Pose sequence, or the butterfly sequence. There are different sequences we'll select. That will be over us. What we will decide, that will be just designed by us, decided by us, and you will just follow, and you will be learning also, so that later on you will recall that and you will practice the same thing. Okay. And now in pranayama, whatever pranayama you will be doing with patience, not in hurry, that I have to finish all the 16 pranayamas in one sitting. No. Means today you will select three. Today means that day you will select 3 pranayama or 5 pranayamas, and we will focus on the quality. And the 3 pranayama qualitative will be more beneficial than bad qualitative 10 pranayamas. 10 pranayamas of bad quality, or 10 pranayamas unscientifically, on in wrong ways. Right way, we have to practice right way. And what is right way? Right way is slow. Right way is feeling, knowing. Okay. Now, I'll show you how to do the pranayama in right way. What is next pranayama?
Ujjayi Pranayama.
Ujjai Pranayama. Okay, I'll show. Okay. How many pranayamas we have finished so far?
14.
14. Fourteen is Sitkari pranayama, right?
That one I did yesterday.
Okay. Now we have 2 pranayamas. 15 is Ujjayi and 16 is Bhramri Pranayama. Yes. Now, Ujjayi Pranayama. So today you will learn what is Ujjayi Pranayama, what are the benefits, and how every pranayama can be practiced like a kriya also. Kriya is cleaning, kriya is detoxifying, kriya is healing, kriya is changing the pattern, kriya is action, kriya is action. And kriya is done in different pace, means speed. The same kriya, everything is kriya. Speaking is kriya, listening is kriya, thinking is kriya, eating is kriya, walking is kriya, doing workout is kriya, everything is kriya. Like you open the mouth is kriya, you move is kriya, asana is kriya. So also pranayama also is kriya, but pranayama is more slower kriya. So Ujjayi pranayama can be practiced as a kriya also and as a pranayama also. Pranayama clearly is to have slow prana movement. That is called pranayama. Slow prana movement. But if prana is moving faster, like this is Ujjayi pranayama, right? This is Ujjayi pranayama. And there are different methods of doing Ujjayi pranayama. Different methods, not single method. Different methods of doing Ujjayi pranayama. And I will teach you, and all of you will be doing. Even Dinesh also will be doing, our other teacher also will be doing, you also will be doing. And you will see how this is practiced. They are primarily, first understand what is Ujjayi. Ujjayi is Sanskrit word. Ujjayi is made of 2 words, Ut plus Jai. Ut. Ut means advanced. Ut means, again, Ut, right? Ut. Ut means Udan prana, right? Udan. I had explained you in the first day. Udan is ut plus an. Pran is pra plus an. Bhyan is v plus an. Saman is sam plus an. Similarly, Udan is ut plus an. So Ujjai pranayama activates the Udan prana in ourselves. So every pranayama has connection with a specific type of prana. So when you breathe in, that is pran. When you breathe out, that is apan. When you hold the breath, that is bhyan. And when you push the prana to move upward, that is udan. So Ujjai pranayama will help to have ut-an, Ujjai. So Ujjai means that pranayama which gives you victory. Jai means victory. Jeet, Jai, Vijay means victory. So Ujjai is translated as victorious breathing. So where it gives victory on, what you call some other ones? No. Victory on yourself. Mukesh, please switch on your camera. Victory means when you gain victory on yourself, not on others. Where you gain victory? On your weakness, right? How you gain victory on weakness? When you transmute the prana. When you take your prana to the higher realm, to the superior, that is called invincible, that which is called invincible. And that itself is called Arya. There is a word in Sanskrit called Arya. A-R-Y-A, Arya. And this same is called Aryan in English, Aryan. So Arya means someone who is victorious, who always gains victory. Why? Because Arya means the one or the energy, the life force, which is always moving upward. That is called Arya. Arya is made of Re word. Re is element in Sanskrit. Re means truth. Re means the superior. So they who always move upward, they who always focus on these supreme things, supreme lifestyle, or supreme standard, always, that's called Arya. So this pranayama makes you Arya. Okay, so Ujjai pranayama means pranayama which gives you victory over your weaknesses, over your bad qualities, over your bad samskaras or unhealthy patterns of thought or prana or, energy movements, prana movements. So it will take your prana upward. Clear? Ujjai. Now, what are the benefits of Ujjai pranayama? Firstly is physiological benefits, physical benefits. What is physical benefit? Means this will primarily focus on the thyroid gland. This is thyroid gland, thyroid gland. And thyroid gland is responsible for what, Gina?
Like balancing the hormones.
Thyroid gland naturally is connected with the hormonal, states in your body. There are other hormonal drives also, other hormonal glands also. Thyroid gland is one of the glands. And then, which hormone is secreted from this gland? Which hormone? Okay, thyroxine hormone. Thyroxine hormone. So there are two types of hormone which is secreted from here. One activates your metabolic system, faster metabolic system. And one decreases your metabolic system. So one is called hyperthyroidism, another is called hypothyroidism. Hyper. So they who have hyperthyroidism, their metabolic is very fast, very high, and their digestion system also remain very good. And the negative aspect of high metabolic system is they live short lives because their aging becomes very faster.
Mm.
So, so if we have slow metabolic system, then we live longer. But it has different setback. Means what? In that way, you may gain weight also, body weight also.
Mm.
So people who have body weight means their thyroid gland is not working properly, means the hormone hypothyroidism is there. Hypothyroidism. And hyperthyroidism is who have very high uh, active of this gland. Now, why I am talking all about this? Because this pranayama will directly affect your thyroid gland. So people who have hyperthyroidism, they have to avoid practicing Ujjayi pranayama,
Okay.
or they should practice very gently, very mildly. But people who have hypothyroidism, means weight or kapha people, right? Or constipation or all this stuff, they should practice this pranayama more intensively, more deeply, and in high quantity. Always remember, quantity also matters. But what is more important is quality. Quality is more important than quantity. Again, if you practice appropriately this pranayama 5 times, will be equivalent to practice this pranayama in wrong ways 50 times. So anything you have to practice rightly. Now, what is right, what is wrong? Right is breathe and produce the sound. So firstly, I have mentioned what is this pranayama. Then I had mentioned what are the benefits and what are the side effects of this. Right? So there are other side effects also. Means what? People who have high blood pressure, people who have heart issues, people who have hypertension, they should avoid this pranayama also. Because this pranayama gives so much pressure on your lungs, on your heart. So if anyone has these health issues, then they should avoid this pranayama, Ujjayi pranayama. Clear?
Mm.
And so these are the benefits and the contraindications, mean the harmful effects of this pranayama. Now, the technique. Technique is in every pranayama you practice 3 things. One is puraka. Puraka is in breath, and rechaka is out breath, and third is kumbhaka. Kumbhaka is holding the breath. When you hold the breath, that is important part of pranayama. In breath is called puraka, out breath is called rechaka, and holding is called kumbhaka. But holding only is the real essence of pranayama. That is the juice of pranayama. Juice, which is more beneficial than the content. Now, so when you inhale, you produce sound from the voice box. This is voice box, right? And this also is beneficial in tonsils. You know tonsils? Tonsils and goiter and other throat-related health issues. But again, this should be learned from the experts who are specialists and experts, and the techniques also. So in breath and produce sound, this is called in Ujjayi breath. Means antar Ujjayi and bahir Ujjayi. Bahir Ujjayi is when you produce sound while exhaling also. And Ujjayi breath is very powerful in our Kundalini activation program. When we teach Kundalini activation, then we teach this pranayama. When we teach what you call Kriya Yoga, then we also teach this. Because this is called Vishuddhi Chakra. Which chakra? Vishuddhi Chakra. In Kundalini. Vishuddhi means extra purifier or a special purifier. Shuddhi, that purifies very powerfully. When you activate this chakra, then that purifies your whole body. Means what? Means when your thyroid gland is perfect, you will not have toxins accumulation. Your toxins will be always eliminated. Whatever you will eat, that will be processed and you will not have constipation at all. Okay? So this is called Vishuddhi. So this pranayama from Kundalini perspective also is very beneficial. So in Ujjayi and out Ujjayi, we have to learn. And in Hatha Yoga, when you practice hard asanas, then you apply this breathing technique. Clear? Now, I will show you how to practice. I will demonstrate you. And then this is how we teach. Firstly, we will demonstrate you. Then you will practice. And then you will repeat this at least 3 times. Then you will gain more perfection. And afterwards, you also practice yourself. And when you find some difficulties in the next class, you'll ask us and you will clarify them. Now, observe me. So like this. And hold the breath. And while exhaling also we produce sound. I think my voice is not coming clearly. So let me change my setting. It's coming, voice? It's coming back?
Yeah, come on.
While exhaling also, we will producing sound. Well, now please do this. Show me how you'll practice. Gina. Your voice was not coming because of the setting. In Zoom, there is automatic setting, noise cancellation. So when we have noise cancellation setting, then voice doesn't come. We have to change to musician mode, okay? There is setting in noise cancellation, original sound of musician. Yeah, check original sound for musicians. This option should be enabled. Now do this.
Where is this sound coming from? Like your throat or
Throat. Your out breath is coming, your in breath is not proper. In breath, you have to improve in breath. No? Produce. Yes. Is better? Is better?
So it's like it's singing here.
Yeah. This is all about throat. Actually, all types of sound, what you speak, comes from throat only, right? Only sometimes sound you can produce through nostrils or through mouth also, but the sounds, this is called voice box. Produce sound from the voice box. This is forceful. People who have hypothyroidism, they have to practice more forcefully. Like lions roar. You know, in yoga, this is called pranayama sim garjanasana. Sim garjana. Lions roar. Yes, like this. Like this. Okay, so you'll practice this at your own. You'll train yourself in this pranayama. And in pranayama also, like yoga, there is counter pranayama. Like in asana, there is counter asana, counter pose to prevent the side effects. So in pranayama also, there are some counter pranayama. Like Kapalbhati is pranayama, which has some side effects. To prevent the side effects of the Kapalbhati, we practice the, what you call counter pranayama of Kapalbhati. And what is the counter pranayama of Kapalbhati? Because Kapalbhati creates more fire in you. That has more side effects on your heart, on your lungs, on your brain. So to counter that, we practice your Sitkari pranayama or Sitli pranayama. Means cooling breathing, cooling pranayama. Like Bhasrika pranayama. Bhasrika pranayama is very fire activating. Bhasrika. So counter pranayama is Sitkari or Sitli pranayama. You can choose any of them. So Kapalbhati and Bhasrika, these two pranayama is very intensive, are very intensive. Therefore, we have to practice counter pranayama. So also Ujjayi is very powerful pranayama, and we must practice counter pranayama. And what is counter pranayama? Counter pranayama is Bhramri Pranayama. Okay? Which pranayama? Bhramri Pranayama. And I'll show you how to practice Bhramri Pranayama. Bhramri is practiced in different ways. That is called Shanmukhi Mudra. There people practice in this way, means blocking the ear flaps, then blocking the eyes, and like this. Inhale and produce sound of humming. This is humming. You produce sound of humming. This is one way. But we teach to block the ear flaps only and cover the eyes with 4 fingers. Gently. Cover the eyes with 4 fingers.
So what is the difference between just humming and doing this?
Difference between 2 methods?
If you just hum, don't touch face and
You mean just humming without blocking this? Yeah, when you just practice humming without blocking, then you do not have so much vibration in your brain to listen. When you will block your ear flaps, then the sound vibrates in your brain. And the vibration is very powerful. That is called sound healing. That sound becomes healing. When anything vibrates powerfully, then that is very healing. That is why we block the ears. So in Bhramri Pranayama, blocking the ears is most important, and blocking the eyes are just to switch off ourselves from the visuals, so that we focus inner sight also, inner light also. So there are the 2 benefits. Okay. And what are the benefits? This is very powerful in stress reduction. If you have a stress, you practice humming. And this is very special pranayama in prenatal yoga, pregnancy yoga, especially during childbirth. When the ladies, pregnant ladies, undergo the childbirth, labor, they breathe like this, like this. This is humming. When you are in so much pain, you start sobbing. You start crying like this. Crying is humming actually. That reduces the stress. That is a natural tendency to fight with the stress. During labor-like pain, labor is so much painful. Birth is so much painful for ladies and for babies also. The baby who is being pulled out from the womb, that baby also undergoes death-like phenomenon, very fatal phenomenon. And ladies also undergo fatal phenomenon. That could result in death also. Therefore, some ladies die during the pregnancy, during the childbirth, not pregnancy, during childbirth. Why? Because it is so painful. Therefore, this pranayama is very beneficial in pregnancy. And in you are so much pain in, or you are in a stress. This is very powerful. And what are the side effects? There is no side effects. But people who are introvert people, they should avoid this, because this will make you more introvert, right? So these are the pros and cons of this pranayama. The meaning humming bee means there is a bee that produces sound of bee humming sound. That is why it's called humming. That resembles with that. Otherwise, this is humming. Bhramri Pranayama. Bhramar means black bee. Okay, techniques you have understood. This is the best way to do. Inhale deeply and produce sound of humming, and focus on the vibration, and also at the same time see the light flickering on your mental screen. Okay, practice this 5 times now. Go ahead.
I hum when I inhale or exhale.
Exhaling. You cannot produce sound while inhaling normally. Excellent. How you feel after Bhramri Pranayama?
Full with vibration, the face.
Yes, vibration. When you block, then you feel the vibration. Otherwise, you do not feel the vibration. That is the, what we call the core part of Bhramri Pranayama. In Ujjai is also sound, but that sound is different. And this sound is different. But this is counter of this. Whenever you practice this pranayama, then you must practice this Bhramri Pranayama. But you don't have to practice contra pranayama Bhramri, because Bhramri itself is very calming, very cooling, very stress reducing, a stress buster. Therefore, in stress management, you can practice Bhramri Pranayama. Okay? Any questions so far from today's practice?
No, but can I get the recording of today? Like this Zoom?
Yes, sure. Sure. We will upload this video and we'll share the link.
Okay.
And also, we'll share the link of the other videos of the theory parts to you. And please watch them, view them, and if any question comes during the study from the videos, recorded videos, please ask in our session. Okay. From next time, we will reduce our asana practice and we'll focus more on this practice. But asana is also pranayama practice on the movements. Now I'll finish with mantra. Okay. Chant the mantra after me. Om asato ma sadgamaya
Asato sadgamaya
tamso ma jyotirgamaya
tamsama jyotirgamaya
mrityorma amritangamaya
mrityorma amritam gamaya.
Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah
Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah
sarve santu niramayah
sarve santu nirayamah
sarve bhadrani pashyantu
sarve bhadrani pashyantu
ma kashid dukh bhag bhavet.
ma kashik dukh bhave.
Together, one Om, three Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bow down to your Guru, Acharya, all the Gurus, and this amazing science of yoga. Excellent. Okay, see you tomorrow, same time, 9:30, on the same link. Namaste.
Thank you, Guruji.